Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a fun, exciting video for you. I am sitting here with the beautiful Risa of Risadoesmakeup. She is obviously no stranger to this channel, and I think you guys all probably know her. In fact, many of you, I think, probably came over from her channel. So...
Some, I'm sure.
Yes. So we are doing a collab because we decided to do some damage at the Inglot store when the J Lo collection dropped, and that was this past Thursday. And and we got a lot of stuff. So in this video, we're going to be hauling everything. We're going to be swatching some stuff for you, just kind of talking about the collection in general. And over on Risa's channel, we're actually doing a Get Ready With Us featuring these looks. I will get into that in a little bit.
There's an explanation.
There is.
For why some things are a little bit different.
But there's a Get Ready With Us over on her channel. If you want to just, you know, hang out with us, definitely head on over to Risa's channel.
For a long time, because the Get Ready With Me is super long.
It's super long. What
but as of now, it's 33 minutes. The original footage was close to an hour. So I had to cut out some hilarious stories, but...
Yeah.
I left some in.
Okay. That's okay. We didn't want to bore you guys.
I still think it's entertaining. I think it's worth spending 30 minutes watching.
Yeah, what's 30 minutes? Especially getting ready. I think that's not bad.
No, I think we did just fine.
Yeah. All right. So if you are interested in seeing what we purchased, checking out some swatches, hearing our thoughts on this collection, then definitely stay tuned. So we recorded this video already, the swatching and the haul portion of this video yesterday, and my stupid camera, because there's two of us here, it just focused on what was in the middle, and it only can focus on what is in the middle.
So it focused on the candle.
We had a candle
right there. Candle. Yeah. So all you would have seen is an in-focus candle and blurry shot.
Yeah. So I rushed back over here today to refilm this.
And I don't live close. So this was, I was sitting here when I got your text message, I was literally looking at it going, crap, like how can we do this? Like, do we have to pitch this whole thing?
It's bad enough when it happens to just yourself in your room and you're just cursing out your computer or whatever. But I was like, oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, I totally don't apologize because it's happened to me where I once recorded an entire video, got it upstairs, and there was a smudge on the lens, and I had to, it's infuriating, but it happens, and you have to understand that it happens. Yeah, just shit happens. Well, anyway, we are back, and we are doing this, but your look is the same. My look is the same, yes. I didn't wear the same shirt, but I tried to, same messy hair. Yeah. Didn't do the hair again today. I put on the same shirt, hoping for the illusion, but I actually picked the wrong eyeshadows, so I am gonna look very different from your... I looked at her after she put on had this makeup, and I said, that's not the glitter you wore yesterday. Yeah. And I was thinking, I was like, this doesn't look right. This looks really still looks pretty, but now at least you get to see one color in this video, and then the glitter's the only thing that's different. Yes. Yeah, that's the only thing. And me, the only thing that's different is the shirt and the earrings. All right, so let's just get into this haul. Yes. Do you want to start with the stuff that I didn't get? Because we got a lot of similar stuff, and we got stuff from like the same kind of categories, but there's some things that Risa picked up that I did not even go near. So yeah, so that was the eyelashes, the blush, the nail polish. I'll just start with that real quickly. There were 4 nail polishes, and I got this nude one called Primrose, and I do have it on my nails. It's very pretty. It's very basic though. It's a very basic nude. It's not very exciting. You can find this, a dupe for this anywhere. And the reason why I'm kind of pushing the dupe and not this one, a dupe, is because I just didn't like the way that this went on. It went on very kind of streaky and matte, and I like my polish to be a little bit shinier. And then even when I went and put a shiny top coat on top, it just, I don't know, I was not excited by this polish. I don't even know why I bought it, to be honest. And the next thing I bought, I'm wearing the lashes, and I put them on in the Get Ready With Me. These lashes can either be stacked on top of one another, or they can be just worn as corner lashes, which is the way I have them on now. And I'll take them out of the packaging. I can't say I really recommend these either. I did not know when I purchased them that they were $18, and they're very similar to some by House of Lashes called Temptress Wispy, that basically if you just chopped off the ends, you would have this exact look for $6.99. So, I mean, I like them. I think they look pretty, and they're lightweight, and I wore them all day yesterday and at night, and they didn't bother me. So, you know, they're very J Lo-esque, so if you're going for that look, then you know, by all means, why not? The blush is a kind of bright pink, but it's real pigmented. It's really pretty, I think. It's called Ballerina.
That is such a pretty pink.
It's really pretty.
Was that the kind of deepest and brightest one?
I think so. Okay. I think I went for the brightest one.
And they're all matte.
We didn't talk about this yet, but they have their Freedom system where you put everything in these customizable palettes. So the one I got, you could put 3 eyeshadows, and then I could have put one of these in here, but instead I put 2 eyeshadows, and I'm just popping this into a Z palette. So you can get the pretty packaging that they have. The one that has Jennifer Lopez, the ones that don't, and they did not have an individual container. We discovered that for just these rectangles. You have to get, you know, a different container for it, but anyway, like I said, you can just pop it into the Z palette. So it's, yeah, I would say if you're looking for something like similar, it would be NARS. I think Matahari might be the closest, but anyway, I'm happy with it. I have it on. Did I already say that? I probably already said that, but yeah, I have it on, and obviously I put it on and they get ready with me. It's pigmented, it's pretty. I'm happy with that.
All right, so, well, one thing that we both got, we both picked up one of the Boogie Down bronzers. And I think this is in what shade?
Golden Sun.
This is the lightest of the 3 bronzers that they had. They were very warm. They're very, very warm. They're deep. So this is the lightest one. This is what I have on. Do you have it on also? Yeah, and I learned that you have to use a light hand. Go in lightly. They're very, very pigmented. They're very, very warm, but they're really beautiful. They're matte, but they're almost like a demi-matte. I don't feel like they look dry at all.
I'm really happy with it. I used it again today because I had to redo my makeup again today the exact same way as yesterday, and it was fine. I'm happy with it. I like it. I like the way it goes on. I like it for a contour, which is pretty much how I used it, and I'm happy with it.
So the line also had 4 like pressed powders, and all the pressed powders had a little bit of glitter in them. I don't know if they would have shown up on the skin, but I decided to pass on those.
Yeah, I didn't need any more powders.
Yeah, and they were all fairly deep, I remember, and warm. So if you are, you know, of a medium to deeper skin tone, they would totally work for you, but I think they were a little bit too dark for us anyway. Yeah, so that's the bronzer. Quite lovely. Glad we picked that up. And by the way, this is the packaging.
You have to buy the, we don't have to buy the compact. You can always put that into a Z palette as well. Right. The pan, but we decided to buy the compact.
So it's sold separately. So you buy the pan and you buy the compact and you put it together. All right, so next we tried some of the highlighters, and I got one of the pressed highlighters. This one is Gold Dust. There are 2 versions. The other one is a little bit deeper. It was a little bit too deep and I think warm for me also. So I went with this. It's what I have on my cheeks on top of the bronzer. It's very, very nice. I like it. It's a little bit more subtle than I thought. You know, again, with J Lo, I thought it was going to be really, really blingy, but this highlighter, well, you'll see what Risa got.
Yeah, mine is really, really blingy.
Yeah, that one's like the J Lo highlight. This one is just a very nice kind of like satin finish. It just gives your cheeks like a very natural kind of glow. But there is a highlighter that is...
So I purchased one of the 2 loose highlighters. There was one that was kind of like a more, it looked kind of orangey to me, to be honest. It was just definitely not for someone with lighter skin, but it was beautiful for someone with darker skin, I would assume.
Yep.
I mean, I'm making an assumption here, but I'm sure it was tested on J Lo and it probably looked gorgeous on her. The Livin the Highlight in Radiant is the one that I have on, and this is the real blingy one. This one reminds me a lot of, if you're familiar with Artist Couture Diamond Glow powders. It looks kind of peachy in the container, but it's like a light gold, wouldn't you say? Like a very light, faint gold.
Yep.
And you can apply it with a fan brush. You can apply it like with your fingers for more intensity.
Yeah.
I really like it. And you can mix it with body lotion and put it on your body. I'm happy with it. I like it. I like it a lot. But it does emphasize texture, so beware. I mean, I don't really mind, like, if I want to be super blingy. You don't think? I don't know.
I don't think it is.
I think it's something you just need to be mindful of. If you have a lot of texture and you have any like fine lines in that area, just be careful with it. But it's beautiful.
And I passed on that one because in the jar, in the tub, it looks really glittery, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way I'm gonna wear that. But once you apply to the skin and you work it in, it really is just very metallic. It's really lovely, and in fact, I'm gonna be picking that up also.
And didn't we put it on you in the Get Ready With Me towards the end?
Yeah, yeah.
I think we might have, so.
Yeah. So you'll see it in that video on me. But I didn't swatch this, this highlighter. So here is a swatch of it, and I just ran my finger across all 3 of the colors, and you end up with kind of a nice peachy highlight. And so it's nice if you don't really want to use blush, if you want to kind of just combine your blush and highlight in one step, which is basically what I did. I don't have any blush on. All right, so let's move on to eyeshadows. So there's pressed eyeshadows, and then there's loose pigments. So I picked up 8 of the pressed shadows and 4 of the loose pigments.
And there were 5 loose pigments total. So you got 4 of the 5.
Yeah.
I got 1 of the 5. You got 8 of the 16 eyeshadows. I got 5. We got 2 of the same.
So here is the Freedom System palette that I purchased to house all 8 of my shadows. And if you guys are not familiar with Inglot palettes, the top is just magnetized and you just kind of pull it off. So this has room for 4 single shadows, and then these are like for the longer bars, kind of like my highlight, but you can fit 2 of the singles in there. So that's what I decided to do, to fit all 8 of the shadows in there. All right, I'm doing this off of memory. I hope I can remember. So this is Ivory, this is Lilac Gray, Honey, Walnut, this one is Copper, Olive, Cafe au Lait, and Charcoal. This charcoal color is like a black matte with like gold glitters in there. Really, really beautiful.
Okay, so she got 8. I got the 5, like I showed you earlier. And the only duplicate, no, 2 of the duplicates were Ivory and Cafe au Lait. And then I purchased Pink Satin, Bordeaux, and Eggplant. Now, Pink Satin, Bordeaux, and Eggplant. I know Bordeaux and Eggplant look sort of similar, but Eggplant's a lot deeper. Bordeaux has a little bit of shimmer to it. This is the one I actually am wearing right now on the outer corners of my eyes.
So next I picked up 4 out of the 5 loose pigments, like we just mentioned. And so the 5th one I didn't get is like a really, really soft baby pink, and I just thought I probably wouldn't use that. So here are the 4 shades that I got. This one is Celestial, Blazing Rose, Cosmic Glow, and Ethereal. So this is the one that's on Risa's eyes, and Celestial is the one that I'm wearing today. And in Risa's video, I'm wearing this one, the Blazing Rose.
I purchased 3 of the lipsticks. Wait, did you get any lipsticks? You got 1. You got Dolce, right?
Yes.
So there were, I think, 4 satins and 4 mattes. There was like a red, which I wasn't that interested in. There was a deep, like burgundy, I think. I didn't reach for that one. Of course, I went for the nude, which is the one I have on. I have a gloss on top. But here, I'll show you the colors first. So this is the one I'm wearing. It is one of the mattes, and it's a beautiful color. These 2 had names, like this is Hibiscus, and this is Dolce, and these are the satins. This one, I don't know if just none of the mattes had a name, but all I see on the bottom of my case is J217. And it's a beautiful color, but I really do not love this formula. These 2, as I mentioned, are the satins, and I just thought this one would be really pretty for springtime. So again, I have on the matte, but I put a lip gloss on top. It is super drying. It drags. This is just not, I love the color. I just do not like the formula.
Yeah, so I passed on the mattes because when I swatched them, even just swatching it on the back of my hand, it like dragged my skin on the back of my hand, and I thought, no way. I
don't know if all the mattes were that way. I don't think did we swatch all of them? I think
I swatched the really dark one.
And it was dry too?
It was very, very dry. So yeah, I ended up getting Dolce.
But that formula is really nice. Like that one is super creamy and...
It's lovely, yeah.
Yeah. And then you got 1 lip gloss, which is the one you have on.
2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Yep, I got 2 lip glosses.
I got all of them.
She got all, so I'll let you swatch.
I love lip gloss. I love them.
So while she's swatching, I'll just mention that I purchased Burnt Sienna and Goldie Lips. And Goldie Lips is what I have on over Pat McGrath's Contour Lip Liner. I just love it. Look at this gold lip gloss. You guys know that I'm really into metallic lips, so this was perfect for me. But just as an aside, I did not go berserk with these lip glosses because I'm waiting for the Pat McGrath lip glosses to come out. I'm probably gonna get all of those. So, so yeah, keep an eye out for that video.
So I am going to show them to you. Michelle's gonna read off what they are. This one is Pinky. The next one is
Peach Pearl.
Peach Pearl.
And then Soft Rose.
Soft Rose.
And then Burnt Sienna.
Burnt Sienna.
And Goldie Lips.
Goldie Lips. Now Goldie Lips is, what did we say that one was? Like just like a sheer, really sheer gold with like a little flex.
Little flex,
little glimmer flex. Very, very shiny. They're a little sticky, they're a little tacky, but they don't bother me at all. Do they bother you?
They don't. I don't mind a sticky lip gloss.
Yeah, I don't either. I feel like they stay on a little bit better, and I don't know, I think the formula is great. I love the shine. I'm so happy that gloss is kind of making a comeback.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if I should watch your Pat McGrath video because she always makes me buy stuff.
Those look amazing. Have you seen the preview?
I only looked at the picture you posted on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I haven't.
It's crazy. All right, that's off topic.
Yes.
Sorry. But that's everything we got, right?
Oh my God, is it?
Yeah.
I feel like this video went so much faster than the other one.
Than yesterday's, yeah. So all in all, I really liked this collection.
Me too.
I thought it spoke J Lo.
It's very J Lo. And Scott Barnes was the one who created the J Lo glow. He's been working with her, I think, since the early 2000s. And she's on the cover of his books. And he had a line many years ago that was kind of similar to this, similar colors. And the man is just an incredible makeup artist. He's I would go as far as to say he's a makeup genius, and it's very reminiscent of just the looks that they do together. The pink cheek, the shimmer, the glitter, the nude lip, and I love it. Very goddess. If you could get your hands on it, order it before it goes away.
Yeah, I would say the only things that I didn't like were is the matte lipstick.
Oh yeah.
And well, you didn't like the nail polish, and you just thought the lashes were overpriced. Pretty much. But everything else I think is wonderful. I think the shadows performed really well.
Very good.
Yeah, all the powder products and the lip glosses I love.
Yeah.
So all in all, thumbs up. The other thing that I thought was curious is these prices are a little bit jacked up from the regular Inglot line. So just be aware of that, because Inglot, in my mind, is very, not affordable. What's the word? Competitive, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it's attainable. You can get a couple things here or there. It's not going to break the bank, but this...
I was a little surprised at my total, because I went in expecting the typical Inglot prices, and then when she gave me my total, I'm like, what the heck did I buy?
Yeah.
$18 lashes, apparently.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
J-Lo's got to get paid.
Right, she's hurting. She's really struggling.
She's hurting.
Sure.
Her mortgage payment is up. All right. Well, that's it for this video.
Yay!
Thank you so much for joining me. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Even if we did have to use a lot of cuss words to get to this point. You had to drive several miles. People think that Las Vegas is small, but it's not. It's actually
especially when you live at both ends.
Like
at either
complete
end.
opposite ends. So anyway,
yeah.
We did it. We hope you like it.
Yes. And definitely go over to Risa's channel, check out her video where we get ready using all of this stuff. And thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe if you haven't already to both of our channels, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye guys.
Bye.